Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. And welcome. Let me get my throat ready. To Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Yes. You see that technique? That skill is very mindful, very demure, kind of cutesy. Yes. Welcome everybody to Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. I'm so excited that you are joining in and coming on in the room. Listen, I have to go ahead and ask. I have to go ahead and ask, and I'm gonna do it with you. Can you go ahead for me and share this with somebody? Share with your cousin there. Say that bald head man is on live, and he's talking about Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. And he got his yellow glasses on, and he think he's real cute today. I know. I think I'm real cute today with my yellow glasses on. Listen. All right, thank y'all so for coming on in. I'm so excited that you made it, Coffee Bean family. I really, really, really am. I hope that you had a terrific, outstanding, and an amazing week. I'm so glad for you. I hope you did. And if you didn't, I hope that this gives you the burst that you need to make it to the next week that is coming up. Remember, here at Jesus and a Whole Lot of Coffee, my goal is to bring some joy, some light, and some laughter to you today. And I hope you leave a lot more lighter than how you came in. Listen, I jump in with my cup of the week, and it's my Be Happy cup. My Be Happy, don't worry. Be Happy cup. Listen, I'm so thankful for this cup. I got all coffee stains on the side. I got my pumpkin spice in there. And so I'm gonna go ahead, let's take our sip together. If you have your tea, a little water. Now, if you got a little look in there, it's early now. If you drink it like that this early, Lord, I'm praying for you. Things. No, I'm joking. Drink what you need. Come on, let's take a sip together. That's good. That's real good, y'all. That's good. Pumpkin spice, it just makes things better. It just makes things better. Hey, listen, I want to shout you out. Go ahead and put your name, where you from. I want to know what's going on with you. Put it on in the comments area because I want to call you out while we're watching the show, while you're watching with me. Okay. Now, what's brewing for me? So, what I have been I was sitting with this morning is, gal, I've been really in my heart of gratitude. And, Jonathan, you don't know this, but one thing about Jonathan is that I'd like to lean and lead with gratitude. I like to lead with gratitude because, God has really been so good to me, even through so many things that I didn't see or I didn't feel like they were good. God was really has been good. So I've just been in my gratitude bag because God has been so good. And I remember when I started Jesus and a Whole Lot of Coffee, it was in 2022. And I know y'all probably like, no, you just started this year. I did have one episode, y'all. I did have like one episode. And I was in my car. Hey, my friend, good morning. Apostle, the Apostle, to Quavius Chandler. Good morning, friend. I love you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Tell Forever Late, I said hello, and Baby Joe. But yeah, I started in 2022, right? When me and my friend were talking, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to do a show because, I was transitioning and trying to figure out, what I want to do next. And I kept saying I want to do a show about how to overcome my overcoming. And I hadn't overcome nothing. I was still in the thick of it, in the thick of my depression, in the thick of my my heartache of just coming out of divorce. I was in the thick of just dealing with a lot of mental health challenges. So I hadn't overcame nothing. But I said, I want to do a show about how to overcome it because I needed that, right? I needed a show like that. So I said, I think I need to do it. So I remember I tried to do it and the internet was not working. And in my house, I don't know what was going on. It was the infamy. Everybody blamed everything on the devil. I hit my toe, the devil. No, it was dark in your room and you got out your bed and you hit your toe. But you were like, the enemy don't want me to win. We were like everything on the devil. Sometimes it just be you trip. Sometimes, friend, it just believe you trip and you hit your toe. It's okay. The enemy is real now. He is real. And he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But sometimes that ain't the enemy, that's you. It's you. Okay, that's a side note. Side note. I'm going to the left, pivoting. But y'all, so my internet was not working, and I said, let me go do because I'm gonna do this in the car. And I remember I sat in my car with my phone like this, and I did my first show. I think I did it on Facebook, then I did it on Instagram. And I think one person, tuned in, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm making it. And I remember, like, I was just trying to get the word out, but the main thing that I was talking about was gratitude, because in those toughest times of my life, when I was going through so much mental turmoil, the thing that helped me get through was gratitude. And so I want to share that with you today is, how are you leading with gratitude in your life? We all have been going through so much with this new inflation, the election year, having families, gun shoot, all of the things that are going on in the world. But how do you ground yourself in gratitude? How do you show thankfulness in the world that is just so hazy and crazy? Hazy and crazy. How are you leading with gratitude? And one thing that I'd love to do is I try to wake up every morning, and before I tip that toe on the floor, I say, God, thank you for another day. I say, God, thank you for another day, because life is not promised. And so me just starting off with that, thank you for another day. I may be tired. If y'all know me, I get up really early, so I may be really, really early. I'm trying to go to the gym. And so before those flood of things come, I automatically just say, God, thank you for another day. That can be one thing that you can do, and it helps you start your day and ground yourself in gratitude. But I really want to hear it, and put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Even if you're watching the replay, I want you to say one thing that you're grateful for today. One thing that you're thanking God for today, that you're just feeling so blessed today. And it doesn't have to be big. It can be simple as, God, I thank you for a good cup of coffee. God, thank you that I bought my favorite bag of chips, and they were so good, and they was on sale. They were still the same price. God, I thank you that I was able to put gas in my car. God, I thank you that I didn't get in an accident today. I got home safely. Those are things that are deeply rooting you in gratitude. And gratitude really empowers and impacts your mood. It really does. It almost, like when you say it, it comes back into you. When you put it out of you, it comes right back into you. And so you just really are feeling the after effects of just being grateful. It is something. It's just some being grateful. And I'm a pick on Apostle Taquavius Chandler. Oh yes, thank you. I'm grateful for clean water, pure running water. That is a blessing. We do not know how many countries do not have clean drinking water, and we can just turn the faucet on and water comes out and it's clean and we can use it. Some places still in America don't have clean water, y'all. And so if you have clean running water, that's enough to be thankful for. But I'm picking on Apostle Taquavius when he said something that really kind of shifted my way of thinking. He said that sometimes we always like, well, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this. I gotta do this. Instead, you should be like, I get to do this. I get the opportunity to do this. Sometimes we go on work like, I gotta go to work. I gotta go be with these folks. But sometimes just shift that language and say, I get to go to work today. I get to be a part of this working environment, and I get to be around people that I'm working with, and it's a blessing. It automatically changes your mood. When you just say, I get the privilege of doing something. I get the blessing of being here. Because when you change your language, when you change your mood, it starts to impact how you see your reality. Something that simple. Something that simple. By you changing your word, it helps change your outlook on what you see in front of you. Just like the example I started with me sitting in my car, and I was wanting to talk about overcoming, and I didn't overcome nothing. But when I started with just gratitude, it made me start to think about a path for me in the future where I would be overcoming what I was currently sitting in. So simple works of gratitude can literally impact and change your life. So do that for me. Put something that you're grateful for in the chat. Have a moment in just the week or the day and just say one thing that you're grateful for. Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it on a board that you can remember and say, I'm grateful for this. I'm thankful for this. And it reminds you of the thankfulness and the goodness of God. Y'all, come on, let's do that together. Let's lean into our gratitude and let's get grounded in our gratitude so that we can have the best, terrific, and outstanding life that we ever had. I believe that for us, okay? Come on and do that with me. I believe it. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. We're going to be grateful. We're going to be grateful, huh? All right. Now, you know I like to do my little game because I had a debate about this with somebody, and they was really giving me some blues about this. And, you know, I love chicken. Even though a lot of people just see me eat salads, I do eat salads. I love them too. I love them, my favorite things too. But I love chicken. It is my favorite. I'm a flexitarian, right? Because the only meat I will eat is chicken. And sometimes I eat pork on 4th of July because or on Thanksgiving, I like a little chitlins. Yeah, I do like a little bit, like a little tinge of chitlin. But for the most part, I only eat chicken as my meat of choice. And so I was having a debate with somebody about favorite chicken places that I thought was just really, really good because you have to really be doing it. And I just love it. Okay, so listen, I'm going to put these up. I want to ask your opinion. This one. Church's Chicken or Popeyes? Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my vote in for Popeyes because, listen, Church's should have been closed. They should have closed it down and threw away the key. It's greasy. I can't even eat it. I can't. When I look at it, I do this. I do not like Church's Chicken. I'm a Popeyes fan. So for me, I'm going to pour me another cup of that Popeyes chicken every day, and don't pour me no more cup of Church's, no more. But some people are Church's fans, but I'm definitely a Popeyes chicken fan. Now, my other two now is KFC or Bojangles. KFC or Bojangles. Now, let me tell y'all one thing. Yes, Church's biscuits are still good. They are still hidden. Popeyes has everything else. Everything. Bojangles and KFC. Now, one thing about Bojangles, they don't even need to be up here. But I'm not a Bojangles chicken fan. But let me tell you one thing about Bojangles. Have y'all had their sweet potato pies? Listen, their sweet potato pie is like real good. Like real good. Like, let me tell you one thing. If you ain't had it, go try it. Go try it in your spirit today. It's going to bless you. I eat 2 at a time. I need help. Help the man. I eat 2 at a time. So pour me another cup of the Bojangles sweet potato pie. And then you can throw the chicken away. And then KFC, keep a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of KFC. Keep me a little bit of KFC. Because every now and then you need that original. Huh? You need that original. Now, that sweet potato pie is good, y'all. It's real good. Try it. Next time I get one, I'm going to bring it on the show and let y'all watch me eat it because it's so good. Because I eat them so fast, it's a little scary. Now, I'm going to do an honorable mention. Okay, now somebody. Now, I need the saints in the chat. I need the people in the chat to help me out. Now, somebody said, I ain't going to even bring them out like that, but somebody said that Publix chicken is better than all the other chickens, better than Popeyes, KFC. Publix chicken. Now, I was in big disagreement. I was in like, the what? Now, Publix is good. Now, it's one of my favorite stores. I go in there, I feel so blessed. They're so nice. They give good customer service. I like a good sub. So I love Publix. I feel the goodness of the Lord in there. I feel the goodness of. I feel like, oh, God is in here. He's in here. I have my little coffee cup. I'm like, oh, he's in this store. They're so nice in there. But the chicken, let's stop now. Let's stop it. Stop it right now. Their chicken is not better than Popeyes altogether. We need to stop that. Or any other thing else. Like Publix chicken is It's If you're just in a quick fix and you need some chicken for dinner, go ahead and go on Publix and get you, a good old 8-piece, 10-piece. Don't be playing with that. But I had to bring them in. They're honorable mention because it's just amazing. I love Publix. Listen, yes, it's not the church. It's not that church chicken. It's Publix is like when you have like a church event and you be like, oh, I need some chicken, and they're affordable now. They use good. Don't be sleep on them. And you bring that big old, bucket in. But they just don't do that to yourself. Don't even waste your pressure on that. Don't even waste your pressure. Don't waste your pressure on the Publix, man. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Throw that in the trizash. Listen, I'm so glad that you guys are tuned in with me. I'm happy. This is my last cup of the week. My last cup of the week. You listen, I got my last cup. Come on, take your last sip with me. Whatever you got in your cup is your business. Come on. Let's take a sip together. Oh, it was good. Thank you so much for connecting with me, Coffee Bean family. Remember, put one thing that you're grateful for in the chat. Even if you're watching the replay, I want to know what you're thankful for. I want to hear from you. And remember, lean into your gratitude so that you can stay deeply rooted in your gratitude. And it'll change your reality. It'll start to really form what you see around you by just being grateful. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Oh, it's gonna be a good week. Go to church. Go to church. If you're in Winder, Jefferson Close, go to Kingdom Culture Church. It's a great, amazing church. Go to church. Other churches, I know some good churches out there. Find you a church house to go to and worship. But if you can't, go find it online. Online church is a blessing too. Go ahead and tune it on. Go ahead and put on just put on a formal shirt and sit down, like you're in church, and really be like, shh, we in church. In your living room. If you got to do online church, there's a lot of good online churches, but do something for yourself to refuel so that you can be ready for your week. Have the best week ever. I love y'all so much. Bye.